of minutes because usually it shows I am online, but then, okay, I think now I am officially online. And as always, incredibly happy and dedicated to be here. Yesterday was very, very, very strong in energy, high in energy life. We could all feel it. And I had people literally texting me afterwards and saying that, yes, they feel high, they feel like the batteries are recharged and they have received a lot of energy. So let's see what is going to be happening today. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me daily for this meditation because this practice changes people's lives. And there are so many reports about this. I can't wait for you to experience all the benefits, to receive it in your life when suddenly you feel lighter, when you feel that your mind is at peace, when you can work, but at the same time you are in a meditative state. Miracles are happening, and you just attract the right people, situation, money, clients. You don't have to sit and worry about it. You just continue being in that high state, which is above the dimension we are right now when we are worrying and stress and other stuff. And somehow it uplifts you to the space where you're meant to be. So if you can, please join me daily because your life will be changing. But just a quick reminder, this practice is not about your life in particular. This practice is to change the situation on the planet. This practice is to support our planet and stop the wars, to create more peace, more love, more kindness. But, and as a result, as you keep coming here daily, you will be noticing shift in your aura, in your field, in your energy, in yourself. And I will repeat as I see more people joined now. Yesterday, I had people texting me messages and saying thank you. They could feel the energy, they could feel high, they could feel their batteries are recharged. So please keep coming back daily. My intention is to gather as many people as possible, connect them to the source, and together create the frequency of love, kindness, peace, and harmony. So we create that, exactly that, what I've mentioned on our planet Earth. And that will stop the conflicts, that will stop the wars, and many beautiful things as a result of this practice will be happening in your life. And I can guarantee you, you don't have to trust or believe me, just turn on your curiosity, come back here daily, do this practice for at least 2 weeks, and you will start noticing the difference. Suddenly you might realize, your peace, your mind is at peace, and there is thoughts are passing by so slow that you can see them. And from that space, you can choose what thoughts to think and what just to let go. So since most of us are here now and our community is growing, I've started with 65 people. Today we've got 115, which is amazing, which means that we are coming together and we are changing this planet history, and we're changing also and improving our own lives. So if you can sit comfortably, please do, and lean back. Make sure there is something behind your back so you can find more comfort. If it happens that you are somewhere else and you cannot close your eyes, you can keep them open. If you can close your eyes, please close your eyes and take a deep breath in And a big, big sigh out. Perfect. And take another deep breath in. And sigh out. Good. Let's take one more breath, but this time as you exhale, I want you to really make that sound of letting go. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Eyes closed, and you just simply aware of your breath. So notice, how is your breath right now? How do you breathe? Is it more through the belly or through the chest? What's the length of your breath? And meanwhile, begin relaxing your face, your forehead, the space in between your eyebrows, your eyes, and relax the muscles in your eyes and around your eyes as well. And then relax all the facial muscles. Notice that the breath is still there, in and out, in and out. It's just happening all by itself, and you're observing how it flows beautifully, naturally. Notice there's a change as you keep watching it. And relax your shoulders. Imagine you've dropped off your back a massive backpack with tons of bricks. It's right on the floor. And notice how your arms, how your shoulders are feeling now. Light, how your body feels more light, how you feel, you can just drop everything down and forget about it for a moment. The breath is still, comes in and out, enters and leaves your body. It becomes more and more delicious when you breathe. It takes you to this moment here and now. All the worries, anything else that does not serve you, does not exist. Just you and the breath. That's nice, delicious breath. It might have become a little bit longer. And relax your throat, relax your chest, relax the belly, relax your hips. Continue watching the breath. And when I say watching the breath, it's being aware of it. Of course, your eyes are closed if you're not at work, if you can allow yourself to close your eyes, if you're not driving a car. And this practice, I don't call meditation, particularly because it's not the meditation that you need to close your eyes and, be at peace. You can be doing something. You can be cutting tomatoes and making your salad and doing it. If you really have to feed your family, let's say. So let's carry on. I want you now, just for a moment, to begin paying attention to your thoughts. What is in your mind right now? What, at the same time, what is the feeling in your body? What is your mind trying to tell you? What your body feels while your mind is telling you something like, oh, I'm so tired, or oh, it might be something else. I don't want to do this thing today, or oh, I need to send that email. And just notice, what is it in your body? Is it kind of contraction because you don't want doing something, because you believe the thoughts that is coming into your mind? And while you're watching both of it, the feeling, but first, obviously, the words, what your mind is trying to convince you to, you feel also that aha moment. Oh, my mind tells me this, and my body instantly feels that. But now I'm going to just watch my mind. I'm going to observe all the thoughts that are coming in They're passing by, and I'm going to imagine that it's just like a hotel room where guests are checking in and checking out, checking in and checking out. And I am not paying attention to any of that guests. They are not any interest to me right now. None of them is anyhow interesting me. Notice that the breath is still there. Notice that now you're observing not only breath, but you're also observing your mind and the thoughts that it keeps creating, but you're none of that thoughts. And you're also not your breath. And as you keep observing what is happening in you, you also realize that you're not your feelings. And there is already more of spaciousness created in you. And now you're also aware that you're not your past and you're not your future. So do not hold any memories of the past just for a moment. Forget about the future. Forget about all the expectations and drop them down with that backpack of heaviness that you might have been holding today. It's on the floor, it's gone, it does not exist. Breath is there, it's all happening by itself. There is no need for you to control it, to force it. You're simply witnessing it. You're in a position of witnessing anything that is happening in your body. So the breath, the thoughts, the feelings, but you're none of it. The breath becomes more and more delicious, and you can feel more and more peace within yourself. There is a certain peace and space already in that observation of what you are. And in that space, you can also observe that you can hear any sounds around you. You can hear the sound of your breath when you focus on it. You can hear the sound of my voice. And you can also hear the sounds around you. You can feel it with the body, you can hear it with your ears, but you understand that you're none of it. So by now you have an understanding, a full also feeling that you're not your thoughts, you're not your body, you're not your feelings, you're not any sounds that you are listening right now, you're none of it. And I want you to also, just for a moment, forget of the image that you have hold in your mind until now. Forget about any concept of who you believed you are. Breath is there, in and out, in and out. There is no image, no identity, and you're none of that. You're not the image that you used to hold in your mind of being that person, doing that things, having that hobbies, being a mother or father or a teacher. There's no role, no identity with who you used to believe you are. The breath is there, in and out, happening through your body. The mind is just aware of everything that is happening in you and also aware that you're none of it. There is no need to keep any role, and we have a lot of pressure to be a perfect mother, to be perfect wife or father, like a parent. Let's make it general. You don't need to be a perfect worker, a perfect boss. Um, you don't need to be a perfect self-employed person if you are, or employer. There is no role here for you, and that gives you more and more spaciousness, more and more freedom. It actually unchains you from all the beliefs that you have created about yourself. Feel that it's like the chain by chain, it's broken into pieces. You're not any role that you played in this game of life. You're not a parent, you're not a mother or father, you're not a teacher, you're not an employer, you're not a person who does this or that work, or you can be a home wife, doesn't matter, it's still a role. Everything is being detached. It's you are unchained from your thoughts, from your emotions and feelings, from your past, from your future, from any expectations, from anything that your mind is trying to frame you into. You are completely unframed now. Breath is there. You're aware of that. You're aware of all the sounds around you, but you have already expanded as that awareness that is aware of everything, that is hearing my voice, but you're none of the sounds. You're none of the image you have hold about yourself. You're none of the concepts or identity you were hypnotized to believe. We are dehypnotizing. I am dehypnotizing you, but you are dehypnotizing yourself with me. So you're not your thoughts, you're not your breath, you're not any sounds that you're hearing, you're not any concepts about yourself, your not identity, the image that you used to hold about yourself, that's who I am. All the belief structure is falling apart. You are unchaining yourself from everything that you used to believe. And now I want you to also realize that you're not your education, you're not any information that you have read, heard, or seen online. You're not what your teachers told you, you're not your weight. You're not the clothes that you're wearing. You're not your bank account. You're neither of it. And there is more and more awareness in this spaciousness of what you really, really are now created. And great thing that this awareness, it's always there, that spaciousness and the feeling of what you are, that essence of being is always in your field. Whenever you stop your mind, whenever you slow down, whenever you can remain in here and now with your breath flowing now through your nose, in and out, and you feel that freedom, you feel already liberated by just being something that you cannot describe in words, but you can only describe it by mentioning what you are not. And that's exactly what we have done right now. And now I want you to simply realize yourself as one reality. You are not this game of life. We have just proven together to you that you're not this body. You can't be that body because if you point at yourself, this is the body. If you point at yourself, that is me, you can say, yes, my name is Victoria, my name is Anna, but no, you're not your name either. Nothing is really you. You are undescribable being. And now, as you're realizing yourself, you can feel the essence of a simple being in that moment, being that what you really, really are. Not somebody that you've been hypnotized into, but the awareness or consciousness that came down to play the game, descended down, and took this body. So now, as you realize yourself that one reality, because around you everything is an illusion, we've just proven it by peeling off the layers of what you are not. And as you are realizing yourself, wow, you can say, I am vast, but there is no limits to it. You can say, I am peace, but there is no proof to this, is untouchable, untangible. You can feel love, you can feel peace, you can feel space, but again, you're none of it. You're just essence of a pure being. Because of you, this whole life game is happening. And now, remaining in that state, feeling already high and delicious, sensing the feeling of what you are, I want you to amplify as that one unified consciousness, we're going to call it that way. I want you to amplify the vibration of love and kindness many, many times over within yourself, being that one unified consciousness or one super high consciousness. And as I say super high, you're already feeling super high because that's your natural being. You are super high. You don't need drugs, you don't need alcohol, you don't need any other substances that would have abused your body only. You are already high whenever you remind yourself that you were never disconnected from the source. You are the source. And it's absolutely delicious by just being in the moment and self realizing yourself. From that space, continue amplifying the vibration of love and kindness many, many times over. Remind yourself that you're extremely powerful. You can do this. You have created this life. You have created multiple bodies to play this game together. So you won't be bored. You have created all the challenges of the game. So easy peasy, just like one click by fingers, you can amplify the vibration of love and kindness. And that's exactly what are you doing together. Continue doing it. We are doing it together. In that field, we amplify the vibration of love and kindness as much as possible, many, many times over, and feel it happening. Just trust the process. There is no need to force. There is no need to do anything, anyhow, control or worry about it. Just introduce the inner child, play the game, continue amplifying the vibration of love and kindness many, 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 many times over, and feel it already in the body, which is your body, we call it, but is the body. Feel it. Let's call it your body. Your as a consciousness took a body. Feel it in your body. Feel it in every organ. Feel it in your heart. The love and the kindness is increasing many times over. It might be million. It might be 10 million. It might be 100 million. It might be billion. Keep increasing, 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 and feel it in every organ. The love and kindness is in your kidneys, in your lungs, it's in your heart, it's in your bladder, it's in your stomach, everywhere in your lungs. Ah, beautiful. Feel it in your skin, feel it in your hair, feel it on your face. Continue amplifying the love and kindness as much as you can. Fantastic. And now, realize that many people on the planet Earth are doing the same practice. They also realize themselves as one unified consciousness, and they also intentionally amplifying the vibration of love and kindness within themselves. And you, as one unified consciousness, you realize yourself through each person who is doing this practice, and you continue amplifying the vibration of love and kindness many, many times over. And think how many people can do this practice. It might be million, it might be 10 million, it might be 100 million, it might be billion. Think of that number and let it expand. Continue amplifying it through yourself as that highest consciousness that you are, and through each person who is doing this practice. And I love to think that there is no time, and it's already happening in the future, but in reality the future is now, that our community is massive, and there are lots of communities on the planet Earth who are doing the same practice, and they are in India, in Bali, in Sri Lanka, in USA, in Russia, in Ukraine. Every country on earth has got a beautiful, strong community, and in a big number of people who are actually doing the same time this practice to amplify the vibration of love and kindness on the planet Earth. And because of that, the result is amazing. You're not only getting high, but the history of our planet changes. We are stopping the wars. There is no hunger. Children are looked after. There is no abuse. Everybody is in a high frequency, and it's happening because you and I, we are here all together doing this practice. So continue just for another moment, amplifying through yourself as one unified consciousness, and then through every person on the planet Earth, million times, 100 million times, billion, or even 8 billion times. And feel it's happening. Feel that as a result of this practice, you are vibrating now so different comparing to your vibration before you entered the practice. You can feel it in your fingertips. There is a tingling sensation right now in your fingertips. You can feel it in your skin. You can feel it in your field, in every organ of your body. And actually, that is also healing you. Energetically, you are getting healed without even realizing that the body is getting healed right now by the highest frequency of love and kindness that we have created together in that field. And now we're ready to invite all the people that we love. So invite your friends, your family, your beloved ones, your neighbors. Invite people that you dearly love, like, you're happy to have in your life. So think of their names. Let's take a moment. Invite them into that field, surround them with love and kindness. There is no separation. Therefore, we're going to invite all the people we dislike, we might not like, or we even might hate. Think of those people. I can guarantee you can find at least one person. It might have been in the past. This person might not be alive. And many people hold lots of grudges until the death. And even then, they take it with them. So they reincarnate with the worst karma. So if you are angry at your parents that they've done something that you didn't like, or they haven't done, or they haven't loved you the way you wanted to be loved, it's time for you to let go. Invite them to this field. The field does all the job for you. If you cannot yet give them love, kindness, and wrap them up into a blanket, just think the names, invite them into the field. And it's not necessarily that you need to be friends. That's not what I'm saying with people who abused you, hurt you in the past. No, absolutely not. But we still invite them into that field to heal the trauma, to heal the wounds between you and them, your own wounds. The field is cleansing, clearing, and making it now less of a conflict. It completely dissolves the conflict. And you don't have to be friends or stay in contact with people who you believe that are toxic. And it could be sometimes your parents. That's okay. It happens. Let's admit it. You don't have to be friends with them. So just invite them into that field to resolve any conflict for your own sake and also for the sake of the planet, because we cannot resolve the conflicts on the planet Earth if there is internal conflict with ourselves and people around you. And if you don't speak to someone, it doesn't mean it's been forgotten. No, it means somewhere energetically there is still attachment to that person, and there is still suppressed anger or some other emotions that are holding you back from being that absolutely um, free person. You just can't be free of an anger if you're holding something. So think of these people, invite them to the field. If you can surround them with love and kindness, do it. Like with me, it happens already automatically. Because whenever we create this field, it's already working. There is no hatred anymore. So invite all your exes. Let's today actually say thank you for helping me to grow. Thank you for helping me to love myself. If you were in the narcissistic relationships like myself, I used to be. I used to attract these people because I could not love myself enough. And they were teaching me self-love, self-worth. I'll never now be with someone who will diminish me, criticize me, or make me feel bad about myself. And that's thanks to those people. So let's think again, invite them just for a moment. Who else are you not okay with? And everything is dissolving now. Everything is just being erased, removed, cleansed, cleared, and out of that field, out of your body. It's your energetical body is being cleansed now. You can take a deep breath in and a big sigh out. Letting go, letting go, let go are the two most powerful words in the world. Let go and notice how much lightness is there now in the body. And now let's invite all the animals, all the insects, all the living beings on this planet Earth. Also, I like to invite all the water because the water usually holds the frequency, energetical frequency, and it changes it. You can actually work with water. You can whisper powerful affirmations to the water that you drink, and that it will be empowering you. Same with the food. When you cook the food, you shouldn't think of a bad thoughts and you shouldn't be in a like on a low emotions. That's why some Japanese chefs, Chinese, I think as well, and those more conscious chefs, they never cook if they are in a bad mood. They would always meditate and set the energy in harmony with love, peace, and kindness. So think of all the waters, all the rivers on the planet, all the oceans. Let's invite all of the water on the planet Earth, all the nature, flowers, trees, and then, of course, yourself. Surround yourself with love, kindness, and peace. Deep breath in and a big sigh out. Feel that love. Don't be upset with yourself that you haven't done something that you've planned today. It's fine. If the universe carried you into a different direction, that's where you were meant to be. And it's okay, you will do all of those tasks, the most important tomorrow. You've done for today what you were meant to do. And just love that peace. Sorry, that part of you that might have stopped you from doing this. Um, and just cover it with the blanket of love, cover it with the fabulous feeling of it's okay. I accept myself with all my imperfections. I accept myself that I have not done something that I've planned today. I accept myself that I'm not perfect. It's fine. I am just as I am. And the divine has created me to be the way I am. So, full acceptance of yourself. Deep breath in, big sigh out. Let's remove any guilt, any shame, embarrassment, any grudges, any pretentious thoughts, any beliefs about yourself that does not serve you. I'm just wiping it out of your aura. It leaves your body. It's wiped out of your aura. It's wiped out of your field. And I'm sending it back to the universal consciousness for the universal consciousness to dissolve every issue, every obstacle, every belief that is holding you back, any block, any negativity, any critical voices, anything that does not serve you anymore is being removed, cleansed, sent back to the universal consciousness to be transformed, transmuted into love and kindness, the highest frequency your body can accept, and it goes down and settles in your subconscious mind with the beliefs that I am worthy, I'm complete just the way I am loved and I am worthy of love. My divine right is to be loved, to feel worthy, and to receive love, money, blessings, great opportunities. Everything is coming into my life now. Take a deep breath in, big sigh out, and the only job you need to do from today is to stop blocking it. Just trust it. And I'm telling you, I'm hypnotizing you here that this is exactly what's happening. From the completeness, now you can attract anything at all. It comes so easily into your life, and you will watch. You will watch it, and you'll be sending me messages under my videos and telling me, Victoria, I did not believe it, or I did not even expect it, and it came into my life. It's like when the clients are sending me messages, that's exactly what they say. It's like, I couldn't believe it that I could be loved, or I couldn't believe that I can attract the partner having 3 children. Nobody would want me. And then suddenly, these ladies are both in relationships. And people are achieving so much through reprogramming of the subconscious mind. If you've never tried hypnosis, please, please, please join me at least once online for this meditation because I've started hypnotizing people in the end of it, but also for a group session or do a private session. Doesn't have to be with me. Just find the hypnotherapist that you trust, go with them. It's okay. Absolutely. It's for your benefits. I used to believe mind reprogramming, what the heck it is. It might be some kind of woo. Someone is going to dig in my subconscious. What subconscious is, it means they're going to go into my mind. And it was scary. It was scary. Hypnosis came to me ages ago. I've been going into the conferences in London in 2012, I think between 2012 and 2015. I think 2012 actually. So, and even though I was slowly convincing myself into hypnosis, I always believed that hypnosis works. So the mind reprogramming, the subconscious, there's so many things you can do, powerful affirmations. You can do so many tools. And actually, I have just uploaded, I have uploaded couple of days. That's not true. I have uploaded couple of days the video, the podcast with one of the graduated students on this YouTube channel. So we sat down with Maddie and we spoke about reprogramming. And interesting fact is that Maddie used to be resistant to hypnosis. And first time she did, she freaked out. She did not listen it. She didn't even go into it because she was on a boat and she listened to go deeper, drift deeper, sink deeper, and she freaked out. She was on a yacht. She was working on a yacht. And it's really fascinating how slowly she was listening to the podcast, doing some practices, she was doing some journaling. And then slowly, step by step, she started reprogramming herself and she got herself out of life where she felt stuck. She got herself out of life where she felt repressed and almost forced to do the job that she not necessarily liked because it was giving her money. And yes, if you're curious of how you can change your life, how reprogramming, what kind of practices can change your career, change your mood, like get you the right partner, like you can radically change your life, then please go and watch my podcast with Maddie. The premiere is today and it's absolutely fantastic material. It's absolutely fascinating. So click the button, find the hypnosis podcast with Maddie. I'm sending you much, much love. Again, today I have overdone it. It's 41 minutes. Usually it's 15, but it's getting longer and longer because I'm in the flow and I'm sharing the source energy. I'm channeling it for you. And at the same time, I'm already working on your energy field. I'm already helping you, my lovelies, to reprogram yourself, to cleanse any obstacles and anything that blocks you. Because I know that the energy of divine is extremely powerful, and wherever flows through me, it's just meant to be going. I'm speaking, I'm in a flow, and wherever comes, it comes. I just naturally believe that I was meant to be a healer. I was born to be a healer. Um, I had some actually special abilities, like how would you call them? Siddhis, I think they call them siddhis in Vedic knowledge. It's like some kind of superpowers. There were times where I could ask the question and I would see the image in my eyes. It's usually, yeah, I think in English you call it a psychic abilities. I know that I still have a psychic abilities, and also that I was meant to be a healer, but I was so scared at the time. I was 20 years old that I just resisted it. But I know that my psychic abilities are coming from the divine as the gift of the divine. And wherever comes through divine, that's not you. That's the gift of God that is meant to be passed through you. And it was meant to be given to human beings. That's why I'm channeling now. That's why I'm going live every day. And it's just happening because I'm so um, dedicated to this practice of harmony and peace on the world. It takes first place. It's a priority in my mind right now. It's my priority because if this world tomorrow stop existing, all of us will stop exist. And this life is so beautiful, so delicious, so ecstatic. And I'm extremely passionate about helping people improve their lives and get it to the next level, because it happened that I was blessed enough to do the practices for 14 years. So I took myself into the space and into the place where I would have never ever dreamed in my life. And I want you to feel that freedom. I want you to spread your wings out, and I want you to fly high as possible, and also share it, be contagious and share it with other people, so we create more of that beautiful energy on planet Earth. I'm sending you much, much love. Again, I'm high, high of love, high of kindness, high of peace, high of ecstasy of being. And what a joy it is to share it with you. I think I'm so blessed to be here and to share it with you. I just can't describe in words what a blessing it is. What a blessing. I'm so grateful to the divine, to the God, to the highest consciousness for giving me that ability to share the state of my mind, the state of peace, harmony, love, equanimity, ecstasy with you. And I will be doing my best to be here with you online and share that, as well as sharing some stories and some knowledge that I've got. Much love. Thank you. Please come back here tomorrow, 8 p.m. Bali, 2 p.m.